Hi everyone, in today's video update I'm going to cover off on a few points that some people have misunderstood, and I want to clarify how we actually earn our money with iCenter, how iCenter earn their money, how we earn our money, how much do we actually earn, and so on and so on. So 1.4% per day is too good to be true. It looks like a Ponzi to me. And that's the initial thoughts that everybody, me included, have when they first see this opportunity. So I want to cover off on some points so you can really see why I believe that this is not a Ponzi and why I believe that this is totally achievable. The results are totally achievable for iCenter. So I want to cover off on here today on three main points. One, how can iCenter give us such a huge return? Two, what return on our investment do we really earn? And three, I want to show you the incredible power of compounding. So first off, how can iCenter give us such a huge return? Well, firstly, we need to discuss the bot itself. Some people have thought that the iCenter bot was a trading bot. Well, it's not a trading bot. What a trading bot is, guys, is, well, let's take Forex, the foreign exchange market. They have a lot of trading bots, and so does the crypto market. And what happens there is that you give your funds to a broker. They have an automatic trading program or an automatic bot or an AI or an EA, an expert advisor, and so forth, that automatically trades the funds for you. So that's a computer program that buys and sells all the time, whether it's Australian dollars versus the US dollar or Bitcoin versus the US dollar. It's buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling all the time, right? Generally, they are purely algorithms that have been back tested that appear to be good, but they generally fail. Now, iCenter is not a trading bot. This is what the iCenter bot is. It's ingenious what it is actually. It's a bot that tracks our investments and it reports our investment returns to us utilizing the very secure Telegram app. So as we can see on the screen here, look down the bottom here, it will show our balance, and we can keep accumulating our balance, we can withdraw our balance, or we can reinvest our balance when it gets over the minimum amount to invest in whichever bot you want to invest in, whether it's the Litecoin bot, the Ethereum bot, or the Bitcoin bot. You can make a deposit from here, you can reinvest, you can check your team, see how your team is growing, you can withdraw funds, you can check your history and go to help. It lists up here, we can see my account balance, right? We can see my total investments here, my earnings, and it'll go and list all of the different contracts that we have. Every time we go and reinvest, it creates a brand new 99-day contract for Ethereum or 99-day contract for Litecoin or 120 days for Bitcoin. Today's update is not to go through how each of those works. There's other videos on the team website that show you all of that. But I really wanted to make you understand that the iCenter bot is not a trading bot. Okay, it's our back office per se to see how our investments are going, how to be able to make deposits, how to make withdrawals, and how to reinvest. That is all done through this ingenious bot that runs on your mobile phone or on your computer or on your tablet, whatever device you wish to use. So how do iCenter make their money? How do they make money for us? Well, they diversify into 5 different investment areas. First one is crypto mining. Very popular out there right now. Lots of different mining opportunities out there. Cryptocurrency mining is one of the hottest trends of all time. Trading. They diversify into trading stocks, into trading Forex, cryptocurrencies, and more. Our expert partners trade it all. So what's really neat with this, guys, is that iCenter is not doing the trading. They partner with over 20 different companies that specialize in one of these 5 different areas. So it really diversifies our risk. Exchange. With the growing number of different currency types, the exchange world is growing big. Sports betting. Now, it's not betting as in for gambling. It's actually betting as in arbitrage betting, all right, which is totally different. I don't have time to go through that in today's update, but do a Google on arbitrage betting. It's where you can play the odds between, well, I'm not going to get into that now. You can research on that. All right, we leverage the top performing managers. And the fifth one is MLM investments. All right, network marketing and hypes have high risk, but also offer very high returns. The returns are astronomical. Now, the issue with some of those, though, is that they do fade out over a period of time. They pay out for a period of time, and they pay out massive amounts, and then they die. So what is so cool about this is that we diversify, or iCenter diversify across onto 5 different areas. If one of those companies goes rogue, or one of those companies falls over, or one of those companies ends up being a scam, or one of those companies ends up being a Ponzi and it's stopped, whatever it is, okay, by having our funds invested in over 20 different opportunities, that means that there is no more than 5% of the pooled funds in that one opportunity that falls over. So the returns off the others well and truly cover that, plus the reserves of the company, which I'm going to get into just in a moment. So every month we have total transparency with iCenter. All right. Yes, I know that's a massive amount of numbers there, but they actually give us a report every month, and you can go through there day by day. You can see on the far left-hand side every day how many what funds are invested. Other videos I'll go into greater details with this, but the two core things I need you to focus on here. On the left-hand side, we can see the amount that clients have invested. On the right-hand side here, this column is the total return for the month. So this is for February. We're now in March 23rd, 2018. And excuse all those pop-ups going on the top, but my bots are making money as I'm recording this video. It keeps going around the clock. Every 6 hours, every contract pays you a return into your investment. So we can see down the bottom here, it is a little bit hard to see, right? But we can see that it is 148% return. That's the total income. So in February, by diversifying across into all those different areas, mining, trading, sports, exchange, MLMs, hypes, and so on, iCenter have returned a 148% return. So if we look down here, 20,000 Bitcoin, 20 odd Bitcoin invested in there, 148.5% return is worked out on the 30 odd Bitcoin profit in there. So it's 148% profit. So just lock that in the back of your mind for a moment, all right, because I'm going to show you what we return and then show you how the company is making a great earn. And we always want the company to earn a great earn so that they stay around so we can keep investing with them. Plus, it's building up the reserves. Should one of these businesses fall over, then the reserves will cover those losses for sure. So what rate of return are we actually really getting on our investments? All right? This is an area that a lot of people misunderstand. So what return do we get? We get 1.4%. Includes the return on our capital. Now, this is based on the Litecoin bot and the Ethereum bot. Okay, the Bitcoin bot is different to this, but it's the same principle, and I want to show you this. 1.4% that we get every day, that includes the return of our capital. So that 1.4% is not our profit, guys. Right? So they're not giving us 1.4% per day. Some people think, oh, wow, how can they do that? They can't give us 1.4% per day. No, they are not doing that. This is what they're doing. So take this as an example. Litecoin runs for 99 days. Every contract is 99 days for our Litecoin. So 99 times 1.4% per day is 138.6% return over that 99 days. So what does that really mean? It means that over 99 days, we get back 138.6%, which also includes our capital. So 100% is going to be the return on our capital. So if we invested money with iCenter and then in 99 days, they gave us 100% back, Well, that means we've just got our capital back, but we haven't earned a profit. So if 100% is our return on capital, 38.6% is our profit. Okay, so you got that, guys? 38.6% is our profit over the term of that 99-day contract. So take it a little bit further. 38.6% divided by 99 days, then we have to multiply it by 365 days, 1 year, and divide it by 12. That will give us an 11.8% profit for the month. So some people have said, this is a scam. They can't pay out 40-odd%, 38%, 30, 40% or whatever in a month, 1.4% a day times 30 days. It's a scam. That's because they don't understand it. We're not earning 1.4% profit per day, but we do earn a very, very healthy 11.8% profit for the month. Hope that's cleared it up for you. So let's have a look at this. There's a screenshot back from the monthly return. We could see there that the company has actually earned in February 148.52%. All right. Now remember again, that's for the month. They paid us 11.8% profit for the month. Plus there's the referral commissions that they need to pay out as well. All right, so if you add the referral commissions onto the 11.8%, there's still a heck of a lot left over, because what did they earn? They earned 148%. So guys, this is awesome that they're making a lot of money. All right, and it's awesome that they're building up the reserves, so then should one of the companies fall over, which no doubt over time they will, and they have in the past as well, well then we have reserves to cover all that. And again, as I mentioned before, there is no more than 5% of the funds invested per business or per company. Now, what makes this very powerful, guys, is the incredible power of compounding. Now, yes, 11% for the month is fantastic, but the compounding is the power. Which would you rather? A penny a day or a cent a day? Whatever country you're from, a penny a day doubling for a month, or $1 million. No doubt you've heard that before, haven't you? Right? That is compounding. As Albert Einstein said, compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So have a look at that. Day 1 we start with 1 cent or 1 penny. Day 2 we double it. There's 2 pennies. Day 3, 4, 8, 16 and so on. Fast forward to 30 days. That 1 penny turns into over $5 million. Take it 1 day further, 31 days. So if that month had 31 days, $10 million. Just starting with that 1 tiny little penny. So guys, that's what we do with iCenter. iCenter pay us every 6 hours. Every 6 hours, the profit is paid into our account plus the return on our capital for that 6 hours. So we can go and reinvest that, so then we have another contract in there, and that contract then runs for another 99 days. Then when we reinvest more and more and more, it just keeps compounding more and more. I am working on a spreadsheet, and I hope to be able to release that shortly, that will show you the returns that we can expect if we keep compounding over a year or 2 or 6 months or whatever period of time that you want to compound it. It is absolutely incredible. But just bear in mind this concept of compounding. That is the real power. So, to recap, 1.4% per day is too good to be true. Yes, it is, if we were earning 1.4% profit per day, but we're not. So guys, hopefully after me showing you this, you realize here that this is not a Ponzi. It's our funds are pooled, they're spread across into all different other companies to invest for us, and we all share on those profits. Hopefully I've cleared the 3 points down the bottom here for you. How can iCenter give us such huge return? I've covered that. What return on our investment do we really earn? I've covered that. And I've also covered the incredible power of compounding. So, what would you like to do? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? iCenter can certainly help you with your monetary goals. Do you want to pay your car off? Do you want to pay your house off? Do you want to have funds for your children's education, for their college fund? Do you want to retire on the beach and live on a passive income of whatever amount? Because guys, this is a passive return. We're not staring at charts all day long. We're not trying to work out when to buy and when to sell. We're not buying and selling stocks. We're not buying and selling Forex. We're not buying and selling cryptocurrencies. All of that is done by the professionals taking care of our pooled funds. So I hope you've enjoyed this little presentation today. So please get back to the person who invited you so they can help you get started. And I look forward to you joining us today.